Hey family, welcome back to the Chosen FY channel. If you're here, it's no coincidence. This message is for the chosen ones, those called to walk a higher path, to turn their pain into power, and their sexual energy into something sacred. Today, we're uncovering the 8 divine gifts God bestows upon those who have learned to master, not suppress, their sexual energy. Those who use it not in lust, but in alignment. If this message finds you exactly when you needed it, drop 111 in the comments now and claim your divine blessings. And if you're part of this spiritual family, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because we don't just talk about purpose here, we live it. Let's dive in. 1. Supreme self-control. When a chosen one learns to channel their sexual energy, they enter a realm of self-mastery that many will never experience. This isn't about mere abstinence or repression. It's a call to radical alignment. In a world that constantly pulls you toward distraction and indulgence, choosing to harness your energy is an act of spiritual rebellion. It's a declaration that you will not be ruled by your impulses or by outside forces. Instead of pouring your essence into fleeting moments, you channel it into your purpose. Over time, this self-discipline seeps into every area of your life. Your thoughts become sharper, your emotions more balanced, your willpower stronger. Because you've proven you can govern yourself in hidden places, God begins to trust you with visible power. Real power doesn't come from perfection. It comes from principle. The undisciplined are given comfort, but the disciplined are given influence. True control begins when you no longer need external validation because you've taken authority within. 2. Unshakable magnetism. There's an aura that can't be manufactured. It can't be taught, faked, or copied. It's a deep, silent resonance that others feel when they're near you, like iron drawn to a magnet. This happens when a chosen one begins to retain and transmute their sexual energy. What was once wasted is now refined into presence, poise, and a quiet confidence that speaks louder than words. You don't chase your frequency. It pulls others toward you. Your walk becomes a message, your eye contact an anchor, and your voice, without effort, carries depth and conviction. This isn't arrogance or performance. It's alignment with the divine current flowing through you. As your energy purifies, people sense your depth, even without understanding it. This is not mere attraction, it's reverence. Your glow doesn't come from your skin, but from your spirit, and the world can't help but notice. 3. Faster manifestation. Sexual energy isn't just biological. It's creative force at its purest. It was divinely designed to bring life into existence. When you stop scattering that energy and treat it as sacred, it no longer leaks, it builds. And when it builds, it creates. Ideas that once came slowly now arrive in flashes of inspiration. Desires that once felt distant manifest with remarkable speed. The world responds to you differently because your inner world has changed. Your energy is no longer fragmented. It's focused. Manifestation becomes less about effort and more about alignment. You don't chase outcomes. You magnetize them. This shift isn't about the universe suddenly taking notice. It's because you've stopped suppressing your own power. When your energy is whole, pure, and aligned with your purpose, miracles become inevitable. You're not just creating things. You're creating reality. 4. Stronger spiritual vision. Most people are so overstimulated and spiritually numb they've forgotten how to feel beyond the surface. But when a chosen one begins to transmute their sexual energy, the fog lifts. Sensitivity returns. The static clears. Your spiritual receptors, dulled by lust and distractions, sharpen. Suddenly, you notice things you couldn't before. You sense shifts in the atmosphere before they're visible. You feel the energy behind someone's words. You see through deception. You receive guidance, not through logic but through intuition. This isn't paranoia, it's perception. You're awakening. As you grow in sensitivity, the divine begins communicating with you more clearly. You become not just a vessel of discipline, but of discernment. Spiritual vision isn't about seeing the future or predicting events. It's about living in tune with truth. When your energy is protected and preserved, your connection with heaven deepens, and you walk with sacred clarity. 5. Glowing vitality. There's a radiance that no skincare routine or workout plan can create. It comes from within, from your cells, soul, and spirit. When a chosen one stops wasting their sexual energy and starts aligning with a higher purpose, something shifts in the body. The voice deepens or softens with confidence. The skin glows, not because it's flawless, but because it's full of life. Your posture improves. Your movements become graceful. It's not about vanity, it's about vitality. Sexual energy, when conserved and redirected, heals, regenerates, and revitalizes. It slows aging, strengthens immunity, and supports the organs. The glow you carry is the glow of inner order and divine harmony. Your body reflects the peace of your spirit, and you radiate, not for attention, but as proof of what happens when the spirit leads the flesh. 6. Higher quality connections. When a chosen one masters their energy, their relationships transform. When you stop operating from your lower nature, your connections begin to shift. People who once had access to you begin to fall away, not because of hatred, but because your frequency no longer aligns with theirs. The casual, toxic, or needy can't survive in your new environment. But this isn't loss, it's divine pruning. God is clearing space for people aligned with your purpose. Soul-aligned friends, spirit-led partners, mentors, and allies who recognize the anointing on your life. When your energy is pure, you attract purity. When your standards are holy, you attract the holy. God doesn't let destiny mingle with dysfunction. When you protect your energy, He upgrades your circle. This isn't rejection, it's redirection, and it's part of the reward for choosing wholeness over impulse. 7. Laser focus and peace. One of the greatest gifts of sacred energy transmutation is mental clarity and deep inner peace. When you're no longer bound by urges or chasing emotional highs, your mind clears. Decisions become easier. You stop second-guessing yourself because your intuition is no longer muffled by guilt or overstimulation. You become decisive, calm, and a channel for divine insight. What once disturbed you no longer holds power over you because your spirit is in command. You're not struggling to stay afloat. You're walking on water. This peace surpasses understanding, not because life is easier, but because you've learned to remain centered no matter what's happening around you. Your focus becomes lethal. Your movements become strategic. You're no longer rushing. You're being led. You're not surviving. You're building. And in this state, God can trust you not just with vision, but with victory. 8. Anointing and acceleration. When a chosen one consciously decides to honor and preserve their sexual energy, something powerful happens, not just inside, but spiritually. It becomes a signal to heaven, a divine declaration that you are ready. Ready for responsibility. Ready for elevation. Ready to carry weight without collapsing or corrupting under it. In that moment, the atmosphere shifts. This isn't just a lifestyle change, it's a spiritual alignment. When heaven sees that your vessel is clean, your motives pure, and your power no longer leaking into lust, fear, or distraction, divine acceleration begins. Doors open that logic can't explain. People appear with resources, connections, and words of confirmation, as if sent straight from God because they are. You are ushered into rooms you didn't even pray for because your spirit was already making introductions long before your body arrived. The anointing on your life, once dormant or distant, now intensifies with force. Your voice gains authority. Your presence carries weight. Your influence expands, not because you sought it, but because you were prepared to carry it with integrity. God doesn't hesitate. He accelerates. Suddenly, what should have taken years takes months. What once drained you now fuels you. What once tempted you now repulses you. Because you now understand your energy is not for sale, your purpose is non-negotiable, and your anointing is sacred. This is the Chosen FY channel. If this message spoke to your spirit, type 111 in the comments and claim it. You are not just anyone. You're a chosen one. You were not meant to play small or live in cycles. You were called to rise. This path of sacred energy is how you do it. Subscribe, share this with a fellow chosen one, and remember, protect your energy, its treasure. I'll see you in the next video. Stay aligned, stay strong, and stay chosen. Thank you for watching.